In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to effectively format numbered lists within tables in Google Docs. This is a handy skill to have as it can help you keep your documents organized and easy to read. Let's dive right in. First things first, we need to open up your Google Docs document. Once you're inside, the first step is to insert a table. To do this, go to the top of your screen and click on Insert. From the drop-down menu, hover over Table and select the configuration that best suits your needs. This allows you to build a table based on how you'd like it to appear on your document. You might choose a simple 2-column or go for more depending on the complexity of your information. Once the table is inserted, you'll want to arrange your first table to your liking. A common need is to have a column dedicated to numbering items, such as steps in a process or a sequence of tasks. Highlight the section of your table where you want these numbers to appear. This might be the first column or whatever section you're using for your list. With that section highlighted, look to the toolbar at the top of your Google Docs page and locate the numbered list icon. It's typically represented by a small list icon with numbers beside it. Click this icon and you should see numbers appear in the highlighted section. Don't be surprised if all the numbers initially display as the number 1. This is Google Docs' default behavior when inserting numbers into a table. To correct this so the numbers reflect a sequence, you'll need to right-click on the highlighted section with the numbers. A context menu will appear. From here, look for the option that says Continue Previous Numbering and click it. This step often resolves any numbering sequence issues, ensuring that your numbers are now ordered correctly and follow the sequence you intended. And there you go, your table now correctly displays a numbered list just as you planned. This adjustment makes your information clearer and more structured, giving both you and any document viewers an easier time understanding the content. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing to stay updated with more helpful tutorials and tips. Your feedback helps in creating more content that suits your needs. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.